Hello everybody and welcome back to Nerdy Miniatures, and in today's video I am going to be beginning the painting of the Age of Sigmar Spearhead City of Ash box set by beginning first, of course, with the Skaven's leader, the DeathMaster Crixxit. So if you want to see how I did it, then just keep on watching. So to begin, I sprayed the entire figure using Chaos Black before going in with some Rakarth flesh and painting all of his skin toned areas. Following this, I then went in with Runelord Brass and began to paint the metallic elements. Then going in with Leadbelcher, I painted the remaining metallic elements like his mask and the little bits of rebar coming off of the stand he is standing on. Next, I went in with the Vallejo Thinner Medium and the Vallejo Model Colour paint in white and mixed them together. I then used this to flood the recesses on his back where the cracks are showing through his cloaks. Then going in with Moot Green, I did the exact same thing. Then going back in with Vallejo Model Colour in white, I filled the warp pool that he is standing in. Then going in with some Moot Green, I went over the top of that just again to add that brightness. Then once that was dry, I went in with Hexwraith Flame, the contrast paint, and began to just fill this in to add a little bit of contrast and dimension to the actual pool. Then going in with Tesseract Glow, I went over the top of this again to really add that glowing, vibrant effect. For the outside edges, I then went in with Thondia Brown to fill in any of the dirt or mud areas. Then using some Baneblade Brown and a dry brush, I dry brushed over this dirt area just to add a slight shift in the colour. Going in then with Ardcoat, I filled in the pool. For the skull that's on the base, I went in with a tiny bit of Screaming Skull and some Skeleton Horde, and I went over the rocks with a tiny bit of Storm Vermin Fur. Now to begin shading, I covered the entire figure using Agrax Earthshade, focusing a lot on the metallic elements. For the silver areas, I then went in with some Nuln Oil. Then going in with the contrast paint Warp Lightning, which I watered down greatly, I went over all of the cracks I formed on his back just to add that brightness back in after it had been dulled down by a little bit of shade paint. Then it was time to move on to the highlighting. Using Storm Vermin Fur, I went over all of the blackened areas, focusing mostly on the edges and the creases in his cloak just to add that little shift in colour. For the bronzed areas, I mixed two paints. I mixed Runelord Bronze and Stormhost Silver just to create a very light bronze colour, and I used this to highlight any of the edges and prominent points. The remaining silver areas, I went in with just Stormhost Silver. Using a tiny bit of Pallid Witch Flesh, I then went over and highlighted the very minimal parts of skin that are showing, such as the edge of the ear and the knuckles on his hands. And that is it. That is the first member of our Cities of Ash box set complete. That is Crixxit, the DeathMaster. I actually had a lot of fun painting this guy. I ended up painting his base green just because I wanted to tie into the whole theme. But I actually really enjoy painting him. I think he's really, really cool. And going forward, I think I will be enjoying painting Skaven a lot more. So if you guys specifically enjoyed the Skaven content, then subscribe to the channel because there will be a lot more coming in the near future. And of course, if you are a Cities of Sigmar fan, they will also be coming very soon as well. That brings us to the end of today's video. Down in the description you'll find a link to our Discord channel. We have a small community slowly growing and we'd absolutely love it if you join us over there. Anyway, that'll be it from me today. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world. And as always, peace out guys.